Some of the greatest leaders from the business world have spoken about leadership being about the struggles and the triumphs that that have come to them. What have been some of your struggles and some of those low points that have really shaped who you are as a leader today?
Yeah, good question. I think anyone that's been around in business long enough has been there when the graphs go that way, and when the graphs go the other way, right? Part of that is just life, which is you have to have experienced and be successful in business. You've got to have been able to take a business that's on the up and figured out how to manage that, and also been able to operate in a business that's perhaps not been so successful at times. And certainly from my own experience, I was fortunate enough to have some fantastic times at Microsoft when all the graphs were going in the one direction, and similarly went through the dot-com bubble when everything went completely the opposite direction. And both of those, I think you learn a lot from both, and you learn more, I think, about yourself when times are tough, and you actually need to rally your team together to figure out how you put the brakes on the decline, how you turn it around. That, I think, is where some of the real challenges are. And you do learn, certainly I learned a lot going through the dot-com bubble when it was just a disaster. So I think I was working in Europe at the time, and we couldn't stem the flow of people that were moving out to dot-com. Traditional businesses were seen as old school, and you couldn't retain the talent, you couldn't hire the talent, the salaries were out of control, all the graphs started going the wrong way. And being able to sort of rally around that, steady it, figure out what the strategy is going to be to get out of that is very testing.
And what, if you had to sort of give a word to what tested you the most? What was that one quality that endured the test of time?
For me, I think when I've approached everything, what I'm most proud of is, and something I value in other people, is around tenacity. So I'm a huge fan of staying the course in something, so being able to see it through to the end. And whether that's in a business that's declining, whether it's in a business that's growing, being able to see something through, not bailing on something when it's halfway through. So if you've set good strategy and you really understand your market and what you're doing, it will come good, or it will come right. Right may be that you end up with a smaller business at the end, but it's a functional business at the end. But so tenacity and staying the course, it's something I look for when I recruit anybody as well, which is that you've got somebody that isn't what I consider to be flighty. Yeah. So you've got somebody that you know what, if things are tough or if they need to go down, will they roll their sleeves up, will they be here through that period? And I've always prided myself on the fact that I've never bailed on anything when it's been unsuccessful or left for that reason. I've always seen it through until the end, and I value that enormously in other people.